Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Trenny and C. I'm Trenny. This is C. Tonight we've got a cool comparison video. The old school 50-year-old mini bottle of Ballantines blended Scotch whiskey. Look at that thing.
The cool thing is that one says 8 years on it. 8 years old. As an age statement. So as people well know by now, we have purchased multiple lots of vintage mini bottles with moderate success.
Yeah.
We've drank a few of them. We've
some are pretty good.
We've struggled and spat out some, and some have been pretty good.
Yeah.
And we have a nice comparison here because we have the 50-year-old bottle of Ballantines. It actually appears to be on the surface level in really good shape. We've got clear liquid.
Yep.
We've got no floaties.
The fill line is really high.
Yeah, good fill line.
And the top is not
The top
cracked.
is untampered. So who better to drink a 50-year-old shelf queen than us ourselves, right?
And then we are comparing it to the newer version of
right.
Ballantines Finest, which has no age statement, by the way.
Right.
40% alcohol, which I believe that probably is too. But yeah, kind of cool.
So interesting comparison of old versus new. So let's get cracking and see what happens.
Let's do it.
Remember to taste carefully to begin with.
We have a method where you genuinely swish it around in your mouth until your brain tells you it's poison or not.
Yeah, we normally have a spit cup if needed, but let's just hope for the best.
The floor will do the trick today.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Let's get. And these
Let's
were.
listen.
Oh, I got a problem with that.
It didn't
It's
snap.
super suspect. It did not snap. It just spun. And now looking at the fill line, I would say the fill line is suspiciously high.
Yeah, that could be
This is
purposely filled.
super sketch.
Okay.
Smell that. It smells like kind of rubbing alcoholish. I don't know. This is okay. Let's pour it in anyway and get it. Let's get a good nose on it. See if we actually even have. I can't even validate that this is Ballantines at this point.
No, that's true.
I'm just hoping it's not piss.
That spun too easy.
I'm just hoping it's not 8-year-old
that
age
looks
statement
like
piss.
I do that, and it looks like it's sealed.
It looks perfect.
And then you just
it just threaded right off.
There's no little surrogated things on there. Okay, well,
let's nose it.
anyways. Yeah. Should we pour? I'll pour this side.
Yeah,
side
sure.
just for reference.
Nah. It has that vintage Scotch smell.
It really does.
Which is like
Instantly.
a little bit of a
It's a little bit
tart, citrusy, malty note.
It's like been fermented a little bit. It's
Yeah, a little
what
fermenty.
It kind of always smells like, which I actually don't mind that smell of it.
I would say, like, on the nose that this is probably a blended Scotch. I just can't, at this point, I can't confidently say that it's Ballantines.
I'm not thinking that it smells bad. Really, like it smells like.
It doesn't smell like.
It's not sending my brain into fight or flight mode or anything like that.
It identifies more as a Scotch than a bodily fluid, which is a
That's
a good
probably
start.
good. That.
Are we going to put it in our mouth?
I'm gonna just smell this one first. Oh, and that's just like so.
Well, that's like
creamy
a
and
fruit
butterscotchy,
explosion to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are, no matter whatever the hell this is, it's wildly
100% different whiskey.
Wildly different.
Yeah, like if this is what Ballantines tasted like or smelt like back then, which by the way, a lot of these older scotches, the blended scotches and stuff like that, have this characteristic.
Yeah, they nose very similarly. They have
it's not. I don't mind that really.
No, they have an effervescent tingle. There's something a little bit petroleum on them.
Yeah.
It's definitely got a musty, dusty.
Yeah. There is a bit of like a. I will admit, like when I dig deep on the nose, I get a little bit of a queasy vibe. So I'm not gonna like go too nuts with this one.
the spit cup. We might need the spit cup.
Yeah.
Should we put it in our mouth? Should we drink it?
Yeah. I'd say so.
Okay.
Okay.
This could be literally anything.
That's not good. Sorry, I spat on your floor. But oh fuck. Do you know what?
That right away
You could tell.
like as I got air in, it had this kind of like dirty sock kind of.
It's
tingling on my tongue right now.
Like the nose is better than the taste, and the nose wasn't amazing.
Modern Ballantines wins.
I'm gonna take a sip of this just to wash that out of my face.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh man, Modern Ballantines is maybe now comparatively one of the best scotches on earth. Just to have that as a chaser, thank God.
Oh, I'm just wondering if even by having it in our mouth, if we consume too much of it.
It's weird because the nose.
How much anthrax can you drink?
The nose isn't absolutely terrible. Like I would say, the nose is kind of on par with some of those older blended scotches. That
Definitely
have that
is
weird fermented kind of thing.
But the taste, you could tell.
The petroleum aspect was on the flavor, but it was like an off.
Yeah, it was more. It was getting towards the lines of that disgusting Crown Royal that we had. That was 1956. That was like that could have been pure gasoline in that one.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty crazy. Like when you get into something like this and do these experiments, and truly this is an experiment, and we don't recommend you try it at home. But
professionals
only. But in reality, because like as soon as it hit our palate, you could tell, and I would hope anyone could tell that that's not just like a characteristic of an old Scotch. I mean, it's genuinely like.
It's kind of cool because, like you said, we are gaining that experience with really old Scotch to kind of know what to expect and what.
Because we've had some good ones where we're like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I mean, you win some, you lose some when you play, Scotch roulette here. And we're just going to hope that we wake up in the morning now.
Well, all we can do is try to drink our sorrows away.
All right, well, this has been fun. I mean, it was unfortunate, but still, it was fun.
And it was one of the more promising bottles, too, actually.
Yeah, that actually makes me nervous for some of the other ones that we thought might be good.
Yeah.
All right, well, click like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend.
Cheers.
Cheersies.
Trenny and C.